legendary Fire Hoof. Welcome back to another Bit Legends video. Today we are testing out the legendary pet known as Fire Hoof. Has 33% chance to heal the weakest 2 when attacked, recovering 86 to 110% of hit points. I believe it is of my hit points since I'm the one holding the pet. But if we see that 2 teammates, myself and someone else, are healed and they get different healing values, then that might tell us that it is the hit points of the person receiving the heal. If it's my hit points, which I hope it is, that means I can go a full stamina build and get a lot of output of my pet, and I can be a big old meat shield. If it's of the target's hit points of whoever's getting healed, then I can just do whatever I want, I guess. But here we go. Every upgrade is going to give it 3% more, so it was 33%. And so if you get 3 more percentages and you upgrade it 4 times, it's going to max out at 45%, so that's pretty big. The pet that I've typically used in every video, including the elimination videos, has been the Fire Head, which is a 23% chance to heal the weakest 2, but the difference there is that the value is different. You're healing for like 100 to 150%. So bigger heal, less consistent, more chance for overhealing. I'm hoping that my pet, there, my pet's going again. So it healed for 910. I'm hoping that my pet, the new one, will be more consistent, but that's why we do testing. So I saw him healing for 910. He was hitting the correct target. Somebody in Discord said that their heal weakest pet was hitting the wrong targets, but they could have just been mistaken. But we are here to test that. Let's go back in. I'm planning to burn off all my energy in World Boss, and then we'll jump into Raid, and then maybe I'll do a trial if the video's not too long. But keep an eye on my pet. I know the health point bar is overlaying him, but I think that's okay. So we got hit. Pet goes 800, 870. We're both getting healed for the same value, so that makes me think it's healing for the percentage of hit points, because I damn sure have a lot more hit points than everybody else on my team. So let us check it out. I like this. I think that the heal weakest 2 pets are going to shine in shorter battles where you don't have time for the little angel to build up shielding on your entire team. So that's going to be PvP. That might be GVG. And then World Boss, I don't know. We did so well. Look at that strike. Oh, that's scary. We did so well in World Boss with Little Angel. So I think you could argue for both of them. But for raids, I think Little Angel that heals team and shields team, since you've got some time to build up shielding on your teammates, I think Little Angel makes more sense there. But this is a good pet. If I only got one pet and it was this one thus far, I'd be very happy about it. But there you go. I'm very curious to see what the upgrade recipe is going to get to upgrade the pets, because they're going to change it to make it something more realistic. Currently, at the time of filming this video, you need a duplicate copy of the same pet to upgrade your pet. And mathematically, to try to make that happen is fairly crazy. But hopefully, they'll make a reasonable recipe. Also, the current way to do the upgrades, if you get a pet or an equip that you don't want, until they change the recipe, that item does nothing for you. So it's not even like a minor win, since you can't right now use that to upgrade a pet that you do like. So if you get the wrong pet right now, you can't use it to upgrade the right pet. But like I said, they're changing that in the future. We've got a lot of energy, boys. We're going to be in here for a while. Hopefully, since I typically get better RNG when I'm filming, there goes the pet. There goes the pet. 476. Looks like he's healing the right guys. I don't see the issue there. But hopefully, since I'm filming, I'll get good RNG. Come on. Can the pet proc again? The issue with this boss is a lot of times he's not attacking me, which means that my pet won't get a chance to proc, but whatever, it is what it is. Fuvanach. We're just grinding through. I actually needed to do a lot of World Boss grind. I still need to get up to level 150 so I can get another amplifier. And I really haven't farmed amplifiers since they fixed the drops in World Boss 7. So I wouldn't mind improving that. I don't have any double defensive amplifiers, and that would be a really massive boost to my defense. That was a healing skill, because they're using the gun. Here goes the pet, 970. No real complaints there. I would prefer if the pet was 33% chance to heal and shield the weakest two. I would like that a lot. We don't have a lot of sources of shielding, so shielding is very valuable, and the chance of overhealing is, at that point, almost zero. But I think this is doing well. Doing well. I would be not having the same performance if I didn't have a bunch of guys with healing guns on my team, though. However, they'd be doing more damage because they wouldn't be healing as much. So it's kind of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Oof. Oof. All right, let's go manual mode. See if we can pull this one out. The healing pet goes. Come on, the healing pet goes again. Okay, I can dig it. Let's go manual mode. He's gonna attack 2. Who is that? I'm with Naira. Uh-oh, I'm out, boys. I'm out. We might lose one. Yeah. Oh, well. Oh, well. It ain't perfect. But pretty good auto runs. I'm going to leave that in there. I don't want to hide the losses. But every once in a while, Adam just pops off. Now you might think that maybe if I had the little angel pet where I'm getting shielding on my team, maybe that would have protected the guys from getting killed by the AoE. Maybe yes, maybe no. Maybe yes, maybe no. But as we tried to pull it out, didn't happen. So let's continue burning this energy out. Hopefully I'll get something cool. There's a mythic backpack and a mythic necklace in here that have defensive bonuses on them, so that would be really good. And then of course the increase of total stats over my epic pieces would be good. I'm actually hoping for tank legendaries, not mythics, because they're cheaper to upgrade. Big stretch. But the legendaries are significantly cheaper to upgrade, and I think I'd rather just max out that way instead of trying to do a bunch of mythics when the bonuses are pretty much about the same. Like, for example, I have the legendary weapon with 2% damage reduction and 2% block, and the mythic weapon is like 1.25% absorb. I think my weapon's better, and I don't really care about the skills that much either way. But having a mythic item would be cool flex. But like I said, if I had all legendary items and they were all fully upgraded, God, that's a lot of damage. But if I had that much, I would go up by 750 total stats, bringing me to 3.5k. And right now I'm 2.8k, so that would be pretty significant. And you know me, I'd probably put all that into stamina. So you're getting it. It's kind of hard to decide. Having the players with the healing abilities is nice because it's healing. However, if they didn't have the healing abilities, they would only be using DPS skills and they would kill the boss a lot faster and we wouldn't have to worry about it. But being able to autopilot is nice. Let's see how much more energy we have, and let's just kind of jump into raids after this one. No, we're getting there. We're getting there. We got a huge chunk of energy from our login reward today. I'm not complaining about that. Oof, the damage. Big healing from the players. Pet's doing work. I'm still leaning towards, I still think Little Angel seems to be the way. Holy, I just got one shot through a strike. Look at that. Look at that. I have 48% damage reduction, a ton of other defensive bonuses, and I just got striked for 11k. That's pretty crazy. So we're this deep. Let's commit. Let us commit. We're almost there, boys. I don't know if I posted the video or not yet, depending on when this goes up, but I rolled another 8% thermal damage chip. Feels bad, fellas. It feels bad. I'd like to get damage reduction, diversion, absorb. Anything that's not offensive would be great. All right, so we are down one of our buddies. Can we pull it out? We got a nice strike on there, some crits. The boys are bringing the damage. The little pet heals for 820. Players using an abundance of healing skills. Come on. When they fix the 5x ticket bug, there's a good chance that I'm probably going to go in and grind out a ton of class XP to get myself up where I want to be. That's also likely as well. I can get 5% more resist all, or elemental resist. I can get some more shielding per turn, and then from 90 to 100, or class level 90 to 100, I will, there's the pet healing for 760, but from class level 90 to 100, I will get a 3.5% diversion, which I think is going to be pretty massive. So I'm feeling good about that. Is this the last one? Not a legendary chip this entire time. Kind of feels bad. Good experience for the time spent. Okay, this is the last one right here. Good experience for the time spent. I still need to hit 150, but we're slowly getting there. It's nice to see the build come together. It's nice to see the fam team come together. And I'm not complaining about these pets. I definitely want to +4 either Little Angel or probably this one. That would be quite nice. And then I'd have 45% chance to proc, which is pretty consistent. I can actually count on that. But there you go. Little pet goes again. There we go. No legendaries. Let's go see if I got anything worth identifying. Browse. I should be down here. Only this one. This is the only epic I got. Pretty rough. Yeah. Absorb, critical, crit damage reduction. I think these legendaries are better. Yeah. All right, let's do boss. Not boss. Let's do radiation. All right, keeping the team consistent. So in the run, it was small sample size, of course, but I don't want to have like 2-hour videos, believe it or not. But in the last run, I was able to almost completely autopilot the whole run. We ran into the boss halfway through the run instead of at the end, and the boss killed my tank right before we killed him. So I potioned my tank in the next fight, and I did 1 player heal skill, and then I was able to auto everything after that. Fun fact, I have all of the epic blueprints, so there's really no point in me taking a peek at any of the ones that I get because I have all of them. I think I have every blueprint in the game except for like 9 legendary ones. But a lot of them actually drop in Raid 6, theoretically, even if you don't see them. At the time of filming this, devs have said that they are working on fixing the duplicate blueprint drop, and they're also considering, they're not considering, they said they were going to do it, they're also going to up the blueprint drop rate, but who knows what that could be. That could be like 0.001, or it could be significant, so we'll see. But I think they have us covered. I think it's going to be a positive change. A lot of you guys have put a lot of effort trying to get in the blueprint, and it feels pretty bad. But remember, you cannot drop the blueprint until you have at least one of the component familiars that go into the fusion. So you got to cap something before you can drop it. So going pretty well so far. I don't know if that's more a measurement of my team or if that's a measurement of the pet, but it is working. I think Little Angel intrigues me the most and probably has the most potential for stuff like raids. And that probably means I'm going to wear it most of the time because I know people are using me in raids. But if you've watched my Elimination Hell Mode series, there's a handful of times where my team gets blown up and it's just my tank by himself trying to fight it out. And in that case, Heal Weakest is going to heal me for more when I'm the only one alive. However, if my pet is supporting my team more, then maybe my team's not going to die. Reject, get out of here. But yeah, so if Little Angel can keep my team nice and healthy, keep everybody healed up, keep everybody shielded, maybe I won't be in situations where I'm by myself so often. So we shall see. We shall see. We've definitely asked the devs to separate the offensive and defensive pets and equips in the gacha. I know a lot reject. I know a lot of players that are not going to do the gotcha at all until they separate it because the pool is just too big, and it feels bad if you're a tank and you get a DPS item that literally does nothing for you. And I know I mentioned that they're changing the recipe, so in the future at least you can melt down those unwanted items to upgrade the ones that you do want. So that's pretty big, but the next step is going to be separating offensive and defensive gear, because you shouldn't be pulling at items that you can't use. The dev did mention that he's looking at doing that, but he was planning on doing it after they've added more gear, but I'd like to see that happen sooner than later. And I do think this weekend Guild Boss is coming out. I'm hyped for Guild Boss. There's something else that I can't remember, but I probably can't mention it anyways. Very happy with the game. Very happy with the game. I'd be a little bit happier if I had a cup of coffee in front of me, but you know what? It's all good. So there you see the 425 healing was the Kung Fu talent. So every time I get a turn, I'll heal myself, and then I get myself 42 shielding because I've got 1 point in the shielding version of that talent. So I kind of wonder if that will be significant at all, getting 400 shielding a turn. I'm not getting a lot of turns, and 400 shielding is not a ton, but I wonder if it'll add up over time. Maybe, maybe not. I kind of have to grab those anyways. I kind of have to grab those talents anyways to get what I got to get. And if you haven't, you should check out my engineer build. You can do a really cool passive engineer build that is really attractive if you're doing block and you don't want to use Libra. You can cap block without Libra, but it's very difficult. You kind of have to have a block mount, block runes, block augments, block everything else. But you can get 20% block in the engineer line. So it's kind of, you got to weigh what you want. You got to weigh what you want. Come on, let's fight that boss. Let us autopilot the boss. Here we go. So last time I fought it with Little Angel, it was only one fight, so the sample size is extremely low. But we killed everything, but my tank died right before the boss died. So let's see how this goes. I'm taking a ton of damage to start off. Can we get some healing out of my pet before we die? Let's see, this is like the perfect opportunity. Boom, we get some healing. It's a very low amount of healing, I gotta say. It feels like the other pet typically would fill them up. There we go. Player healing skill there. Absorb, beautiful absorb. Get absorbed, boy. It kind of feels like Little Angel would be the clear winner here, because the damage is kind of dispersed. And we're not getting a ton of procs off of it. I did a healing team skill from my gun. It's 2SP heal team. So it's a good pet, but I think Little Angel is my new boy. And that was autopilot. I didn't click anything. I did not click anything. So I think they're both great pets. The sample size is very low, but I don't want to do like a 2-hour video. I just want to give you guys a taste of these pets, man. I've got a couple more pets, so we'll see if I post videos of them. The next one that I do, if I do it, will be Blue Fire Dragon, which is a very interesting pet on its own. As always, I appreciate you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.